Hamilton Wright Helmer, 7 Powers, The Foundations of Business Strategy. Prepare to dive into the world of strategic business thinking with Hamilton Wright Helmer's 7 Powers, The Foundations of Business Strategy. This book summary distills the essence of gaining and maintaining a competitive edge through 7 distinct strategic frameworks that have paved the way for companies like Netflix, LinkedIn, and Toyota. You'll explore real-world examples illustrating the dramatic power of foresight, economies of scale, network effects, and more. Each section reveals how businesses conquer their industries using strategies like branding, switching costs, and process power. Helmer identifies not just the strategies, but the institutional and market dynamics that turn these strategies into sustainable advantages. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned professional, understanding these power dynamics is pivotal to navigating and excelling in today's competitive marketplace.
Netflix's winning strategy. In 2007, Netflix pulled ahead of Blockbuster, not just by popularizing DVD rentals from home, but by predicting the future of entertainment. Seeing the limited lifespan of DVDs, Netflix embraced streaming, entering this nascent market at precisely the right moment. This wasn't a fluke. Continual foresight drove Netflix's decisions, especially when confronted with the complexities of content contracts across different regions. By 2012, facing challenges in managing licensing agreements, Netflix innovated once more by creating original content like Lilyhammer and House of Cards. With a user base exceeding 30 million, the cost to produce such high-quality shows became manageable due to an economic principle called scale economy. This principle dictates that as Netflix's subscriber numbers grew, the cost per user to produce content effectively decreased, allowing Netflix to invest in more ambitious projects without proportionate increases in costs. This power of scale establishes a formidable barrier for newer streaming platforms. A rival with only a fraction of Netflix's subscribers would face prohibitive costs to replicate Netflix's success, as their cost per user for similar content would be significantly higher. Scale economy thus confers enduring dominance, making it nearly impossible for smaller companies to dethrone Netflix from its industry-leading position. Through strategic foresight and leveraging scale, Netflix has not only secured its spot at the top but has also fortified its future against competitors. Bridging personal and professional. In 2010, LinkedIn held a commanding presence in professional networking, boasting over 70 million users, while its member base would surge to 930 million by 2023. Amid this backdrop, an ambitious entrepreneur saw a chance to introduce a new player on the scene, Branch Out. Rather than directly challenging LinkedIn, Branch Out strategically harnessed Facebook's massive network, which at the time included 608 million users. Their unique proposition was to seamlessly blend personal and professional spheres, branding themselves as the bridge between these often separated worlds. Initially, this approach saw promising growth, but Branch Out's momentum stalled at 17 million users. Eventually, Facebook absorbed the app, transforming it into a workplace chat tool. The crux of Branch Out's challenge lay in confronting LinkedIn's formidable network economy. In such an economy, the network itself is the value, with users serving not as mere buyers but as the product. The larger the network, the more attractive it becomes to subscribers, advertisers, and investors. Competing with LinkedIn was daunting, given the exorbitant costs needed to build a rival network of equal or greater magnitude. Despite this, Branch Out pursued the one viable strategy, leveraging the immense reach of Facebook's network, nearly tenfold that of LinkedIn's. Yet, it became evident that users preferred to keep their professional and personal lives distinct. This journey underscores the importance and challenges of navigating network economies and consumer preferences when attempting to disrupt well-established domains. Kodak's strategic downfall. Kodak once dominated the photography market, leveraging its stronghold on film sales and proprietary technology. However, the inevitable rise of digital photography foreshadowed film's decline. Despite efforts to innovate, Kodak couldn't pivot effectively into the burgeoning fields of digital imagery or photo storage. They were outpaced by counterpositioning, a strategy where competitors carve out markets that incumbents can't or won't pursue. Kodak found themselves unable to compete due to either high costs or the risk of undermining their existing business model. This left them vulnerable, showing that counterpositioning, though difficult, can provide an almost unbeatable edge. Yet, it also serves as a warning: misjudging market trends can lead to significant losses. In contrast, companies like SAP have thrived in specific niches, managing to lead despite mixed reviews, illustrating the complex dance between market demand and strategic positioning. The power of switching costs. In a revealing study of US and European customers, an intriguing contradiction emerges. Even though nearly half of the users expressed dissatisfaction with SAP's customer service, a staggering 89% remain loyal to the product. This phenomenon can be traced back to the concept of switching costs, where the expense and effort of moving to a new system outweigh the current dissatisfaction. Users invest in time, training, and additional components, creating a sense of deep integration. This binds them to the product despite ongoing frustrations. The company capitalizes on this dynamic by fostering a loyal customer base that continues to purchase optional add-ons, even in the face of subpar service. However, this reliance on switching costs forms a double-edged sword. While ensuring retention among existing customers, it stunts the acquisition of new ones due to negative reviews. Competitors seeking to challenge SAP must make a compelling case, underscoring a significant and clear advantage to lure customers away. Overcoming such ingrained loyalty is no simple feat. It demands strategic research and a vastly superior offering to dismantle the entrenched barrier of switching costs. Branding's invincible power. Imagine spending 3 times more on a product simply because of its brand name. In 2005, Good Morning America conducted an intriguing experiment. They compared a $6,600 Costco ring with a $16,600 Tiffany ring by having an expert evaluate them blindly. Surprisingly, the Costco ring appraised $2,000 higher than its purchase price, while the Tiffany ring fell $4,000 below. Despite this, many still prefer Tiffany. Why? It's not just about prestige, it's about trust. When investing in a significant purchase, assurance of authenticity and quality is paramount. With Tiffany, customers feel confident they're getting the genuine article. This is the essence of branding power, cultivated over time and with unwavering dedication. Such power creates a formidable barrier to competitors, making it nearly impossible to replicate. Rivals can't simply become a Tiffany, a Nike, or a Coke. Instead, they have to devise other strategies to compete. Building a timeless brand is a long and arduous journey, but once established, it offers an unparalleled advantage, making you virtually untouchable in the marketplace. Pixar's magical mix. In 1995, Pixar's Toy Story burst onto the scene, captivating audiences and setting a high bar for animated films. This wasn't a fluke. Pixar had a formula for ongoing success rooted in its origins. When George Lucas sold the graphics division of Lucasfilm in 1983, Steve Jobs acquired it, rebranding it as Pixar. Jobs then brought in animation mastermind John Lasseter and CGI pioneer Ed Catmull, forging a powerhouse team. This trio formed the heart of Pixar's creative vision, making the studio uniquely competitive. Disney, recognizing the value of this core group, ensured they remained integral to Pixar when it was acquired. The secret to Pixar's innovation lay in its cornered resources, exclusive access to unique talents and groundbreaking technology. This advantageous mix allowed Pixar to create superior films that left competitors unable to replicate their success. Pixar leveraged its distinct resources to lower costs and enhance product quality, nurturing a legacy of creativity that others couldn't match. The result was a studio whose achievements in storytelling and technological advancement became a benchmark in the film industry, driven by a magical synergy of genius minds. Toyota's process power. Back in the 1960s, General Motors, GM, dominated the automotive industry with more than 48% market share, while Toyota held a meager 0.1%. Yet, behind those numbers lay a fascinating story of observation and innovation. The founder of Toyota, during a visit to Michigan in 1950, scrutinized the world's largest car factory. What he saw was not a model of perfection but an opportunity to refine and elevate vehicle manufacturing. Toyota's entrance into the market was not highlighted by flashy designs, but rather by unparalleled quality. This commitment to quality over appearance gradually shifted market dynamics, eroding GM's dominance until the two companies were neck and neck by 2014. Even GM sought to learn from Toyota's refined processes, a testament to the company's transformative influence. The uniqueness of Toyota's success was not shrouded in secret schemes, the company openly shared its methodologies. Nevertheless, rivals struggled to duplicate Toyota's achievements. This difficulty stemmed from more than just imitating car-making techniques. The true essence of Toyota's success lay in its foundational principles, ingrained deeply into every facet of its operations. This deeply embedded approach created a competitive edge known as process power. Process power is akin to owning a unique resource that cannot be easily cloned by competitors. It offers the advantage of lowering costs or enhancing product quality in a way that others find nearly impossible to reproduce. Much like building a strong brand, developing process power demands time and strategic groundwork. Toyota's journey illustrates how a commitment to continuous improvement and a long-term vision can catapult a company from minimal market presence to becoming an industry frontrunner.
In 7 Powers, The Foundations of Business Strategy, Helmer lays out a compelling blueprint for strategic dominance. Reflecting on case studies from industry giants, the book illustrates the nuances of harnessing scale and network economies, leveraging branding and process strengths, and understanding counterpositioning. The true impact of these strategies, as Helmer insightfully shows, lies in their ability to build a formidable barrier to entry and secure sustained market leadership. By illuminating these concepts, Helmer provides valuable insights into why certain businesses soar while others falter. Ultimately, the key takeaway is the importance of strategically positioning your company through the selection of the most appropriate power, coupled with rigorous planning. This book is an essential read for anyone aspiring to distinguish their business in a sea of formidable competitors.